Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So by the time you see this video, I've had this phone for at least 5 to 7 days. But this is the new Blade Max 2S. Woo! I really like this phone. I'm gonna keep it 100 all the way. They sent me over a couple of phones. Shout out to Z Community from ZTE. If you want to learn more about ZTE, just hit the links in the description. That's where I hang out. You should come hang out over there. You know, I've been rolling with ZTE and the Z Community for a very long time, and so I'm there every day. I'm just lurking in the comments, so come hang out with me over there. This phone right here has a 6-inch display with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Yes, a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. So battery wise, before you guys are gonna ask, yes, it can last you for at least 2 days, at least in my experience. So your experience with battery life is probably gonna be different, but I will say that you should get at least one full day, at least a full day. So the great part about this phone is it's definitely running stock Android, and I really like that. It's not running Android Pie, which is kind of a boo boo boo. However, it's running 8.1.0. So that's good enough, because a lot of the flagships are releasing, quote unquote flagships, from Android are releasing with 8.1.0. They're not releasing with Android Pie either. So with that being said, the performance on here has been pretty decent. It's not this super fast blazing phone, but I don't think that that's what ZTE was aiming for when they brought this phone out. They wanted to bring you the latest design with the 18:9. Yeah, I did a little around there. 13 megapixel camera on the back, Type-C, headphone jack, fingerprint reader. Look at the look of this phone is so sweet, man. I really like this look. It's very easy in the hand, actually. Since it's so narrow, it's very easy in your hand. It feels really good. Holding it all day, this is not gonna hurt you at all. It's very thin, actually, and I think, sure, this is a plastic build, but it's kind of got like that Blade Z Max, looks like a premium phone. Now the back is really slippery. I'm not gonna sit on the video and tell you that it's perfect and it's got a lot of grip. It doesn't have the grip, and it definitely will slip, but I tell you what, it really looks good. This is this granite, like this fade to black. I really like this look. It's really sleek. Now, the fact that it has Type-C and a headphone jack, that's a major plus. It's a major plus, because a lot of phones today don't have both. They're taking away the headphone jack, but thank goodness some of these companies out here are leaving it. Now again, this isn't your flagship killer. I don't think this is what they're aiming for, but they're actually giving you things that flagships don't have. You know, so think about it that way. Now the camera on the back, I took it for a run. Obviously I've taken it for several runs, taken several photos, low light photos, just with flash, without flash. It does really good. Video is superb. So let's pause for the cause and take a look at the video. All right, guys, here's video from the phone here. This is actually a 13 megapixel on the rear. Top you can do on here is 1080p. That's a nice, beautiful day out. You get a sense of the audio. And I gotta tell you, I really like this phone, folks. ZTE was kind enough to send me over a couple of phones, and I really like this one. Form factor in hand is really good. Look at the quality right there. You get some sense of the microphones. Let's check the zoom. So you get 4 times zoom. Not too bad. But check that quality out. All right, here's front-facing video from the phone. I mean, I really like this phone. I'm really digging it for real. It's doing pretty good. Now, what did you think about that? I thought that was actually really good. When you consider the price point of these phones, man, killer. You're getting enough. Now, while you don't get 4K recording, you still get 1080p, and for a lot of people, that's more than enough. Like I said, the front camera and the rear camera, I think they're absolutely great, man. I just don't have a problem with this style of phone. Now, one kind of a wonky downside, I guess, is this particular phone right now, as far as I know it, it's only running on like Boost and Sprint network and Virgin Mobile type deal. So that might be a drawback. Now, I don't know if later on they're going to bring this specific model to other unlocked carriers or whatever, but you just stay on the lookout for that. And at the posting of this video, it's probably already up. Who knows? Just hit the links in the description and head over to the Z Community, and you'll find out all the knowledge on the phone that you want to find out. But I will tell you that I am super impressed with this phone's battery life. And it's a shame, because I have other phones that have a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. We know who they are. We know what they are. And they don't perform for 1 to 2 days, maybe even 3 days with continuous use. And I think that's something that if your phone can't stay powered on, it's no use to having all those fancy features. I say it all the time, man, and that's not to take a shot at anybody. That's just the reality of it. If you have a beautiful phone, but you have to put it on the charger every day, what's the point of having that? You want to be able to go all day. one thing I'm starting to notice is that a lot of companies are going with 1080p displays. For one, this will probably save on battery, and then also 1080p for the naked eye is more than enough. So again, by the time you see this, I've had this phone for at least a week, and I got to tell you, it's actually really impressive. It's not that it's got, something free. You know, I don't roll like that, or that I'm just promoting ZTE products. That's not how I roll. So you know, I keep it 100. But this phone is really nice. Now, of the 2 phones that they sent me, you be sure to check the other video that I posted probably today or yesterday. I don't know when I posted. Whenever you're watching this, go look for the other video on the ZTE phone. That phone, probably a different story. But this phone is hot. I really like it. This could easily be a daily driver for me, and it definitely competes with all of the phones that I have because of that right there. That, voila, that stock Android. I'm loving it, man. I am loving it, loving it, loving it. I think if you're on Boost or Sprint or whoever gets this phone, you're gonna love this phone, man. I mean, it's a good fit, big screen. Speaker quality is meh, you know, it's alright. It's nothing to run home about. But I did do some gaming with Asphalt 8 just to see how it can handle a game like that. For what it is, folks, well, I'll end the video with that. You check this out. It's gaming, and it's your man Jay. I'm really feeling this phone, man. I'm not even joking around. I definitely could use this as a daily driver if I had to. Is it the fastest phone? No, but it does have a fingerprint reader and a headphone jack and Type-C, and that's something that ZTE has been able to do that a lot of companies don't do. They go to micro USB for some reason, and I don't know why that is, but Type-C is the way that the phone should be. It charges pretty fast to have a 4,000 milliamp hour battery inside, but overall, man, my experience with it, it's really not that bad. I mean, again, it's not this powerhouse phone that you're gonna run down to heavy specs and just blaze through the day. But this is a go-getter's phone. This is a phone that a person wants, and they're just going to use their phone for what it is. And if they want to jump on social media, they can get on social media and breeze. And they can take great photos and shoot good video with it. Did you see the video? Did you see the footage? You can't sleep on these things. Like, I just record it and put it out there as far as the cameras go. You decide whether you like it or not, and keep it 100. Don't act like you don't like it just because you might feel some kind of way about ZTE or, you know, whatever. But I'm telling you, this phone, I like it. I'm giving the sign off on this one. This is a nice phone right here. So be sure to check out the other video for the other ZTE phone that I've got up. Maybe I'll try to remember the link in the description. I always forget to link things in the description. But if I don't link it in the description, search the channel. But be sure to head over to ZTE's community, man, because that is really where I hang out. I really do. You'll see me lurking over there. I'm like a big dog over there. And I'm like I forgot the level I'm on. I'm something. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything. It just means that I like phones. So be sure to also check out smartphoneconversations.com where this phone is featured as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.